Oh, good day, eh? I hope everyone is well. I'm going to start off today with Invitation to the Blues by Tom Waits. She's up against the register with an apron and a spatula with yesterday's deliveries, the tickets for the bachelors. It's a moving violation from her head down to her shoes. Just an invitation to the blues. And you feel just like Cagney, and she looks like Rita Hayworth at the counter of the Schwab drugstore. Wonder if she might be single. She's a loner who likes to mingle. Got to be patient, try to pick up a clue. How you gonna like 'em? Over medium, maybe scrambled, you see. Anyways, the only way, be careful not to gamble on a guy with a suitcase, ticket getting out of here. Tired old bus station, old pair of shoes. It ain't nothing but an invitation to the blues. You can't take your eyes off her, have another cup of java, just the way she pours it for you, joking with the customers. Mercy, mercy, Mr. Percy, there ain't nothing back in Jersey, just a broken down jalopy. But man, I left behind a dream that I was chasing, a battle with the booze, an open invitation to the blues. Used to have a sugar daddy and a candy apple caddy, had a bank account and everything, accustomed to the binary. They left you for a social life. She didn't love her except at night. Then he's drunk and never even told her that he cared. Took the registration, her car keys and her shoes, and left her an invitation to the blues. It's a Continental Trailway leaving local bus tonight. Good evening, you can have my seat. I'm sticking around here for a while. Get me a room at the Squire. Hear the filling station's hiring. I can eat here every night. What the hell have I got to lose? Crazy sensation, go or stay. Now I gotta choose. I'll accept your invitation to the blues. I'll accept your invitation to the blues. I'll accept your invitation to the blues. Invitation to the Blues by Tom Waits. So, I'm going to run a few commands so we can see what I'm talking about. 4.5 years ago now, I suffered from hemorrhagic stroke, which is a brain bleed. It bled between the layers that surround my brain and squished my brain in on itself. Ended up squishing my hippocampus, which is a little finger-sized piece of your brain that lives about here. That's the part of your brain that transfers short-term memories and long-term memories. Mine no longer functions normally. I have to attach something to my memories now to make them work. So I remember like the birth of my daughter, my fiance, and I remember all that stuff. I also have a bit of PTSD from them saying, "We drilled a hole in your head and your blood shot out and hit the wall." Terrifying. It's one of the most scary things I've ever heard. But it didn't kill me, so I'm still good. That's what it boils down to. Like, there's things that kill you and things that don't kill you. And if it doesn't kill you, you're okay. I'm okay. I have a bit of anomic aphasia. Did I spell it right? I spelled it right. Anomic literally means without names, and aphasia is a problem making words work properly. Anomic is without names, and aphasia is a problem speaking. So I don't remember the names of things a lot of the time, so I have to be like, I don't know what I'm speaking about. I have to look this up. I have to dive into this for a little bit. Like, I never know the names for most people, and that's okay. Still alive, still functioning, still good. There's another one. Stroke, PTSD, aphasia. What is my other command? Brain? Throat. Throat is my other command. I needed to be intubated. The intubation caused scar tissue here on the outside of my throat. You can see a little bit of it there. I also had scar tissue on the inside of my throat. That scar tissue needed to be carved out. The carving of that made me nervous that they were going to cut my singing voice, but thankfully, still able to sing as poorly as ever. Still alive, still breathing, still good. Invitation to the Blues. Move that one to the played folder before I forget. This is a song I learned recently. This is Love Is All Around by the Trogs. Everywhere I go, so if you really love me, come on and let it show. You know I love you, I always will. My mind's made up by the way that I feel. There's no beginning, there'll be no end. 'Cause on my love you can depend. I see your face before me as I lay on my bed. I kinda get to thinking of all the things you said. You gave your promise to me, and I gave mine to you. I need someone beside me in everything that I do. I love you, I always will. My mind's made up by the way that I feel. There's no beginning, there'll be no end. 'Cause on my love you can depend. It's written on the wind, and everywhere I go. Love me, come on and let it show. 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 I forgot to disable my alarm. I need to stop that before it goes off again. There we go. There's another alarm that's going to go off here shortly. That one can go off still. It's not for a while. That was Love Is All Around by the Trogs. That's a song I learned just the other day. So it's interesting the way I'm able to make music memories, because music was way more of my life previously. It still is. Now, I don't know if my brain damage is entirely from the stroke or if it's from PTSD now from hearing that, but still have a really difficult time making new memory. Let's do The Ballad of Dwight Fry by Alice Cooper next. mind explode when I've gone insane. The Ballad of Dwight Fry by Alice Cooper. And Eddie Brown Music. Thank you so much for the follow the other day. That was awesome. I missed the copying. Ballad of Dwight Fry. Let's do Machine Gun Man by Pride and Glory next. I like this song. That's a motorcycle going by. You can hear that. To live for, caught in the shuffle time, everyday war, searching for some trouble, Lord, I'm sure you can find. Spend your whole life fighting, son, meet your dying time. It's a shame, Lord, Trigger be his only friend. It's a shame, oh yeah, but it ain't, no, never gonna end. That's right, he's a pocket full of hate. Don't give a damn what fate awaits. The Machine Gun Man, he ain't got no future, he ain't got no plan. What fate awaits. The Machine Gun Man, Machine Gun Man, oh yeah. Step aside, child. Today, trail of confusion, mama done leading my way. Say the only thing worth killing, Lord, be killing time. Only soul worth saving now, mama, be a saving mine. It's a shame, Lord, Trigger be his only friend. It's a shame, oh yeah, but it ain't, no, never gonna end. That's right, he's a pocket full of hate. Don't give a damn what fate awaits. The Machine Gun Man, he ain't got no future, and he ain't got no plan. What fate awaits. The Machine Gun Man, he keeps a shooting on mama like any old fool would do. Lord, the life he be leading ain't the one he had to choose. That's right. As he walks on out the door, his mama breaks down to cry. Oh, as she waves, the Machine Gun Man, Machine Gun Man, oh yeah. Step aside, child. Machine Gun Man by Pride and Glory. I like that song a lot. Let's do Saturn by Sleeping at Last next. death. With shortness of breath, you explain the infinite. How rare and beautiful it is to even exist. I couldn't help but ask you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, could never find a pen. Give anything to hear you say it one more time. Universe was made to be seen by my eyes. Couldn't help but ask you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, could never find a pen. Give anything to hear you say it one more time. Universe was made to be seen by my eyes. With shortness of breath, I'll explain the infinite. How rare and beautiful it truly is that we exist. Saturn by Sleeping at Last. That's a song that's been played entirely on the piano. So, my rendition isn't great, but it's not bad. Let's do 13 by Johnny Cash, which was originally written by Danzig, heavy metal. Punk music. Bad luck wind been blowing at my back. I was born to bring trouble to wherever I'm at. Got the number 13 tattooed on my neck. When the ink starts to itch, well, the black will turn to red. And I was born in the soul of misery, and I never had me a name. They just gave me a number when I was young. Got a long, light heartache, I carry it well. And the list of lives I've broken could reach from here to hell. Bad luck wind been blowing at my back. I pray you don't look at me, I pray I don't look back. I was born in the soul of misery, and I never had me a name. They just gave me a number when I was young. Born in the soul of misery, and I never had me a name. They just gave me a number when I was young. They just gave me a number when I was young. 13 by Johnny Cash. Like I said, originally written by Danzig, but beautiful song nonetheless. Danzig, Glenn Danzig is from the Misfits? Is that right? I think that's right. After my brain blew up, my mom asked me to learn a song that I was uncomfortable learning after I realized it was country music, and I didn't like country music, but at the time I was fine because I couldn't remember those things, so. This is Better Boat by Kenny Chesney, originally written by Travis Meadows. This is the song I learned from my mum just after my brain blew up. lonely, but I spend a lot of time alone. More than I'd like to. I'm okay with staying home. My, how the last few months have changed. I'm smiling more despite the pain. I breathe in, I breathe out. Got friends to call who let me talk about what ain't working, what's still hurting, all the things I feel like cussing out. Now and then I let it go, I ride the waves I can't control, learning how to build a better boat. I hate waiting, ain't no patience in these hands. I ain't complaining, sometimes it's hard to change a man. I think I'm stronger than I was. I let God do what He does. I breathe in, I breathe out. Got friends to call who let me talk about what ain't working, what's still hurting, all the things I feel like cussing out. Now and then I let it go, I ride the waves I can't control, learning how to build a better boat. I breathe in, I breathe out. Got friends to call who let me talk about what ain't working, what's still hurting, all the things I feel like cussing out. Now and then I let it go, I ride the waves I can't control. If it's working, I don't know. When I get done, the thing may not flow. Learning how to build a better boat. Better Boat by Kenny Chesney, written by Travis Meadows. Oh, itchy eyeball, sweet suffering. I breathe in, I breathe out. Got friends to call who let me talk about what ain't working. So yeah, I never liked country music before. I kinda do now. I feel dirty saying that out loud. Let's do I Tried to Leave You by Leonard Cohen. This is a song I used to say one of the lines for my fiance all the time. I'll tell you that line when we're done. my arms are open wide, and here's a man still working for your smile. I Tried to Leave You by Leonard Cohen. The bed is kind of narrow, but my arms are open wide, and here's a man still working for your smile. And here's a man still working for your smile. That is the line I would sing to my fiancée all the time. Let's do Suzanne by Leonard Cohen next. Suzanne takes you down to a place near the river. You can hear the boats go by. You can spend the night beside her. You know that she's half crazy. That's why you want to be there. Feed her tea and oranges that come all the way from China. And just when you mean to tell her, have no love to give her. Oh, she gets you on her wavelength. Lets the river answer that you've always been her lover. And you want to travel with her, and you want to travel blind, and you know she can trust you, for we've touched your perfect body with your mind. And Jesus was a sailor when he walked upon the water. Spent a long time watching from his lonely wooden tower. When he knew for certain only drowning men could see him, he said, well, all men will be sailors then, till the sea shall free them. Oh, for himself was broken before the sky would open. Forsaken, almost human, he sank beneath your wisdom like a stone. To travel with him, and you want to travel blind, and you think maybe you'll trust him, for he's touched your perfect body with his mind. Now Susan takes your hand and she leads you to the river. She's wearing rags and feathers from Salvation Army counter. The sun pours down like honey, Our Lady of the Harbor. She shows you where to look among the garbage and the flowers. There are heroes in the seaweed, children in the morning, and they're leaning out for love. They'll lean that way forever while Suzanne holds the mirror. And you want to travel with her, and you want to travel blind, and you know you can trust her, for she's touched your perfect body with her mind. Want to travel with her, and you want to travel blind, and you know you can trust her, for she's touched your perfect body with her mind. And you want to travel with her, and you want to travel blind, and you know you can trust her, for she's touched your perfect body with her mind. Suzanne by Leonard Cohen. It's weird the way songs return, because, like I said, I don't have that regular short-term to long-term memory that most people have access to and take for granted, honestly. I used to have a great memory, like, working all the time, kind of amazing memory. To the point where I never needed to study for anything or do anything like that. So it's interesting the way, like, some memories return, some things I have to learn from the ground up again. So Some songs I've been able to learn afterwards. This is Maggie May by Rod Stewart. This is a song I definitely did not know before. I remember my dad enjoying this song when I was young. Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you. It's late September and I really should be back at school. I know I keep you amused, but I feel like I'm being used. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home, oh, to save you from being alone. You stole my heart, that's what really hurts. The morning sun, when it hits your face, really shows your age. That don't worry me none, in my eyes you're everything. I laughed at all of your jokes, my love you didn't need to coax. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home, oh, to save you from being alone. You stole my soul and the pain I can do without. All I needed was a friend to lend a guiding hand. But you turned into a lover, a mother, what a lover, you wore me out. All you did was wreck my bed and in the morning kick me in the head. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home, oh, but you didn't want to be alone. You led me to, that's what really hurt. Suppose I could collect my books and head on back to school, or steal my daddy's key and make a living playing pool. Find myself a rock and roll band who needs a helping hand. Oh, Maggie, I wish I'd never seen your face. First class flew out of me, I'm as blind as a fool can be. You stole my heart, love you anyway. Maggie, I wish I'd never seen your face. Maggie May by Rod Stewart. That's a song I remember my dad listening to when I was a kid, driving in the pickup truck with him. When you didn't need car seats in pickup trucks. I'm not old, you're old. Let's do Chelsea Hotel No. 2 by Leonard English. Let's do Chelsea Hotel No. 2 next by Leonard Cohen. I remember you well in the Chelsea Hotel. You were talking so brave and so sweet, giving me head on the unmade bed, while the limousines wait in the street. And those were the reasons, that was New York. We were running for the money and flesh, and that was called love. For the workers and some, probably still is, for those of them left. And you got away, oh, didn't you, baby? You just turned your back on the crowd. And you got away. I never once heard you say that I need you. I don't need you. I need you. I don't and all of that driving around. I remember you well in the Chelsea Hotel. You were famous, your heart was a legend. You told me again you preferred handsome men, but for me you would make an exception. Clenching your fist for the ones like us who are oppressed by the figures of beauty. You fixed yourself and said, well, never mind, we are ugly, we have the music. And you got away, oh, didn't you, baby? You just turned your back on the crowd. And you got away. I never once heard you say that I need you. I don't need you. I need you. I don't need you. And all of that driving around. I don't mean to suggest that I loved you the best. Can't keep track of each fine robin, but I remember you well in the Chelsea Hotel. That's all. I don't think of you that often. Chelsea Hotel number 2 by Leonard Cohen. I like that song a lot. Like a lot. This is 3 a.m. by Matchbox 20. She said it's cold outside, she hands me a raincoat. She's always worried about things like that. She says it's all gonna might as well be my fault. And she only sleeps when it's raining. And she screams and her voice is straining. She says, baby, it's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. She says, baby, I can't help but be scared of it all sometimes. The rain's gonna wash away, I believe it. She got a little bit of something, got it better than nothing. And the color of the portrait is pleasing. She swears the moon don't hang quite as high as it used to. And it only sleeps when it's raining. And she screams and her voice is straining. She says, baby, 3 a.m. I must be lonely. In heaven she says, baby, I can't help but be scared of it all sometimes. The rain's gonna wash away, I believe this. She believes that life ain't made of all that it used to. And the world has been on the tree for days and days. She thinks that happiness is the man that sits on your doorway. And outside it stopped raining. She says, baby, it's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. Heaven, she says, baby, I can't help but be scared of it all sometimes. The rain's gonna wash away, I believe it. 3 a.m. by Matchbox 20. I don't remember how that song ends. That's okay. It ended. Let's do Cats in the Cradle by Harry Chapin next. Chapin? 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 Child arrived just the other day, came into the world in the usual way, with planes to catch and bills to pay. Learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking before I knew it. As he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today. A lot to do, he'd say, that's okay. Walked away and a smile never dimmed. He'd say, I'm gonna be like him, yeah. You know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when we'll get together then, son. You know we'll have a good time then. Came home from college just the other day, so much like a man I just had to say, proud of you, can you sit for a while? He shook his head, he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. Since retired, my son moved away. I called him up just the other day. Said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I could find the time. So my new job's a hassle and the kids with the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, a little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. Cats in the Cradle by Harry Chapin. Ugly Kid Joe. That's how I first heard that song by. Not written by Ugly Kid Joe, but like I said, 90s kid. I mean, 19-year-old. What? Let's do Every Rose Has Its Thorn by Poison. Silently still in the dead of the night. Although we both lie close together, we feel miles apart inside. It's something I said or something I did, my words not come out right. Though I tried not to hurt you, though I tried. Guess that's why they say every rose has its thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. as it's done. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Though it's been a while now, I can still feel so much pain. I can knock the cuts to the wound heals, but the scar remains. Saved our love that night if I'd known what to say. Instead of making love, we both made our separate ways. Now I hear you found somebody new, that I never meant that much to you. Hear that tears me up inside, and to see you cuts me. In life I guess every rose has its thorn, just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Every rose has its thorn by Poison. That's good still. We're good. Let's do A Horse with No Name by America next. Sand and hills and rings. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and a sky with no clouds. The heat was hot, the ground was dry, and the air was full of sound. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one more to give you no pain. La 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 la. After 2 days in the desert phone, I was looking at a bed. After 3 days looking at a riverbed, and the story it told of a river that flowed made me sad to think it was dead. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one more to give you no pain. La birds, rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. Ocean is a desert with its life underground and a perfect disguise above. Under cities, lies a heart made of brown, and the humans will give no look. Been through the desert on a horse with no name. Felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one or to give you no pain. La 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 la. Horse with No Name by America. Let's do Darker with the Day by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds next. It's a song I originally knew on the piano. Memories of the piano haven't returned properly yet. But it's next to me here, I don't know if you can see it right now. You can't see it. There's a piano next to me anyways. I do play it from time to time. I'm not as good as I was. And that's the part that's heartbreaking. I was never a good piano player, but it was all in my brain. And since the memories have failed, it's hard to put that back together. Coffee. I thought I'd take a final walk. Tired of public opinion and started to obey. Neighbors, bless them, had turned out to be all talk. I could see their frightened faces peering at me through the gate. I was looking for an end to this, for some kind of closure. Time moved so rapidly, I had no hope of keeping track of it. A lot of my friends who had died of exposure, and I remembered all the ones who died from the lack of it. In my bachelor, you start falling forward down the street. Stopped at a church and jostled through the crowd. Love followed behind me, just patting at my feet as the steeple tore the stomach from a lonely little cloud. Inside I sat seeking the presence of a God. I leafed through the pictures in a leather-bound book, and I found a woolly lamb dozing on an issue of blood, and a gilded Jesus shivering on a fisherman's boat. And babe, you've been gone away, and I just gotta say that it grows darker with the day. Back on the street I saw a great big smiling sun. It was a good day, an evil day, and all was bright and new, and it seemed to me that most destruction was being done by those who could not choose between the two. Amateurs, dilettantes, hacks, cowboys, clones. Streets grown to Little Caesars, Napoleons, and punks with their building blocks, their tiny plastic phones, counting on their fingers with their crumbs down their fronts. Passed by your garden, saw you with your flowers, camellias, magnolias, and azaleas, so sweet you stood there invisible in the panicking crowd. You look so beautiful in the rising heat. Smell smokes and little fires bursting on the lawns. People carry on regardless, listening to their hymns. Great cracks appear in the pavement, the earth yawns. Bored and disgusted to do us down, babe. It seems so long since you've been gone away, and I just gotta say that it grows darker with the day. longer for something I do not know. My father sits slumped in the deepening snow as I'm searching it out, about and below. It seems so long since you've been gone away, and I hope and I pray that it grows darker with the day. Darker with the Day by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. I missed it. There we go. Move that one to the played folder. Song I haven't played in a while. This is Strange Days by Matthew Good. I might fail this one. Crawled from the cancer to the enema. Are you crazy? You don't want this, even for a while. You're making this shit up. The reason for being is easy to say. You remember the others just kinda went away. You're driving rush hour, cars on the freeway are moving like slugs, and you drift up to wake up. Always hit the brakes. You're done lying for a living here. Strange days have come and you're gone. You're gone. You're either dead or dying. Either dead or trying to go. Rush hour, cars on the freeway are moving backwards into a wildfire. Backwards into a wildfire. Backwards into a wildfire. Backwards into a wildfire. Gone. You're either dead or dying, dead or trying to go, to go. Good morning, don't cop out. Strange Days by Matthew Good. I haven't played that one in quite a while, and I only messed up a little bit, but I did pretty well, and that's the part that matters. Let's do Coming Back to You by Leonard Cohen next. This is a cover of a cover. I'm actually covering a band called The Once. That's an acapella, Canadian acapella group. I'm covering an acapella group, but with a guitar. So it's not acapella. But this is Coming Back to You by Leonard Cohen. Maybe I'm still hurting, I can't turn the other cheek. But you know that I still love you, it's just that I can't speak. I look for you in everyone, they called me on that too. I lived alone, I was only coming back to you. You're shutting out the factory now just when all the bills are due. The fields they're under lock and key, though the rain and sun shine through. Springtime starts and then it stops in the name of something new. And all my senses rise against this coming back to you. I'm heading down my sentence now and I know what I must do. 1,000 miles of silence while I'm coming back to you. 'Cause there are many in your life and many still to be. And since you are a shining light, there's many that you'll see. I have to deal with envy when you choose the precious few. Left their pride on the other side of coming back to you. Even in your arms I know I'll never get it right. Even when you bend to bring me comfort in the night, I've got to have your word on this, none of it is true. All I've said is just instead of coming back to you. Coming Back to You by Leonard Cohen. I'm covering The Once, but they just had a different way of singing over, or singing the words. But it's beautiful, and I love that song. And I like the way that song, it's supposed to take like 100 miles of silence, and that's the way that both of them sing it, but I sing it 1,000 because I'm speaking to my fiance. I don't talk while I'm driving. I try to drive by myself and nice and quietly. Let's do Born Losers by Matthew Good next. Nothing to this bunch of daughter. Life you would not give or break your plans. Drapes across the corner in a squatter. For your lies are not to sleep between my hands. When the lights go out, this whole place gets ugly. When they're out, oh, strangers fall in love. You could never say that flat out, you don't want me. I could never say that halfway ain't enough. New orders on the turntable, we're dancing. What else do you do when you don't time? Crucified to crawl into your mansion, and that's why I learned to crawl before I walk. We're back where we belong. Cocaine gone. I can't even stand. Your whole life a plane without no landing gear. So if this is it, then come on, let me land. That trailer trash pedigree is calling. It rats you out when you're down on all fours. Me, I'd like to cast my death on yesterday. What doesn't kill us now just makes us better hoes. We're back where we belong. Straight back where we belong. No days, 4 nights. No cocaine cones. Just back where we go put it in the ground. Go bury it somewhere it can be found. Go put it in the ground. No, there ain't nothing to this but your daughter. And life you would not give or break your plans. Drapes across the corner in a squatter. Boy, your lies at night to sleep between my hands. Foreign Losers by Matthew Good. I love that song. Okay. I made up a pot of cream of celery soup that I'm excited to have some of here shortly. Let's do Don't Panic by Coldplay next. Bones sinking like stones, all that we fought for. Homes, places we've grown, all of us are done for. We live in a beautiful world. Yeah, we do, yeah, we do. We live in a beautiful world. Bones sinking like stones, all that we fought for. Homes, places we've grown, all of us are done for. We live in a beautiful world. Yeah, we do, yeah, we do. We live in a beautiful world. someone to lean on. Don't Panic by Coldplay. I learned that song for engineering study hall. Played folder. Let's do Between Heaven and Hell by Zakk Wylde next. This is a song I've known for 25 years or so. Yeah, about that. 22 years, give or take. Nothing but goodbyes. Singing a song, can I be sung? Like having you and child is yet to have begun, Lord. Hey, 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 now I am at times I just can't tell. Hey, 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 now I'm lost between heaven and hell. Hey, 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 now I am at times I just can't tell. Hey, 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 now I'm lost somewhere between heaven and hell. All that you know and all that you knew. In the end, child, tell me what's it all mean to you. Don't forget just who and where you are. You can spread your wings some, don't you spread yourself too far. Hey, 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 now where I am at times I just can't tell. Hey, 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 now I'm lost between heaven and hell. Hey, 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 now I am at times I just can't tell. Hey, 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 now I'm lost somewhere between heaven and hell. Between Heaven and Hell by Zakk Wylde. That's off the Book of Shadows album. I think I've known that since I've been about 14. It's hard to place those memories in time in my brain because I don't get along with time anymore. I'm glad for the memories that have returned. I just wish they'd have some kind of time attached to them so I was able to place where they're from in my memory. I feel like it's when I first learned to play the guitar that's a song I learned. Because that's the type of music I was listening to then. But I don't know for sure. This is Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. This is a song I loved for years, only learned recently though. Feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven I'll ever be. I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moon. All I can breathe is your light. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see. I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. You can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your eyes. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know I can. And I don't want the world to see. I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know I am. 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 Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. I like that song. This is Famous Blue Raincoat by Leonard Cohen. That is not on tune. It's weird how adjusted my brain is to hearing those sounds now, because that wasn't something I was never good at before. Better. It's 4 a.m, the end of December. I'm writing it out just to see if you're better. New York is cold, but I like where I'm living. There's music on Clinton Street all through the evening. I hear you're building your little house deep in the desert. You're living for nothing now. I hope you're keeping some kind of record, yes. And Jane came by with a lock of your hair. She said that you gave it to her, not that you planned to go clear. Did you ever go clear? Oh, the last time we saw you, you looked so much older. Your famous blue raincoat was torn at the shoulder, and you'd been to the station to meet every train. You came home without Lily Molly, and you treated my woman to a flake of your life. When she came back, she was nobody's wife. Well, I see you there with a rose in your teeth. One more thin gypsy thief. I see Jane's awake. She sent her regards. Na 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 no na 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 no na 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 na. What can I tell you, my brother, my killer? What can I possibly say? I guess that I miss you, and I guess I forgive you. I'm glad that you stood in my way. If you ever come by here, oh, for Jane or for me, know your enemy is sleeping, and his woman is free, yes. And thanks for the trouble you took from her eyes. I thought it was there for good, so I never tried. And Jane came by with a lock of your hair. She said that you gave it to her, not that you planned to go clear. Sincerely, L. Cohen. Ah, na 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 no, na 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 no, na 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 no, na 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 no, na 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 na. Famous Blue Raincoat by Leonard Cohen. And with that song, I am done. But thank you all for being here, hanging out, having a good time. I will catch you next time. Take care. Bye bye. Ouch, I found out. Goodbye.